Yes, indeed, here at Occupy Democrats, we always make sure to honor Donald Taco Trump Tuesday. And in this breaking story today, sometimes you just need a chuckle. Because Donald Trump himself, with all respect, can barely go a week without either saying or doing something absolutely hysterical or bumbling at best. Sometimes he can't even go a freaking day. And in this breaking story, as he often does, most of those moments in which we look at him and go, what in the world are you doing? He does them to himself. It's Trumpian self-sabotage silliness. Holy smokes. And of course, that just happened in Scotland. And I'm going to show that story to you in just a few seconds. Let's take a quick enjoyable road down some of Trump's finer, not moments, shall we?
Supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute. 1 minute. Viktor Orban, like one of the strongest leaders anywhere in the world, and he's the leader of Turkey.
Notably, Viktor Orban, not the leader of Turkey. He is the Prime Minister of Hungary.
When President Trump arrived on stage,
I'm thrilled to be here.
Here wasn't where he first said he'd appear when he tweeted in the morning that he would be addressing the Farm Convention in Nashville, Tennessee. Love our farmers, love Tennessee, a great combination. Great, but wrong. The convention was in New Orleans, Louisiana. The tweet was deleted. Pesky geography. So many countries to get wrong. Twice.
Nambia's health system.
It took others to catch President Trump's mistake when he toured the fire-ravaged community of Paradise, California.
And what we saw at Pleasure, what a name right now.
Unfortunately, the wrong name.
Oh, we just left Pleasure. Paradise. For Paradise. And God bless the United States. When their eyes widen in amazement as Old Faithful bursts into the sky, when they gaze upon Yosemite.
You could literally write a book. Oh yeah, people have. And many are doing so as we speak. But in this breaking story, what happened in Scotland, and this is important, it happened at his own club. Now, I'm going to show you that story in just a few seconds, but take a listen to this real fast so you understand. So in this breaking story, it is important to be reminded, watch Trump drown out by his own bagpiper in most Scottish thing ever. President Donald Trump was drowned out by a bagpiper at his own golf resort, Turnberry, for a full 2 minutes as he tried to answer questions from reporters in Scotland. Still laughing about Trump getting drowned out by bagpipes in Scotland yesterday. Total humiliation, and again, an employee of Trump's very own Turnberry Golf Club. Awesome. And now, check out this breaking story of what Trump did to himself with his own employee.
Going to come down on steel or aluminum or auto parts or anything?
Well, we're in great shape. The trade deal was made with UK. The Prime Minister did a great job. They've been trying to make that deal for 12 years, and he got it done.
It's a better deal.
Everybody respects it. It's going to be a lot of jobs for here and great for America. And, in terms of even the relationship, our relationship is unparalleled, but it keeps it even closer. When you're able to have a good trade deal, it keeps it even closer.
Is there a better deal to be done on whiskey, on tariffs?
Whiskey? Well, we'll talk about that. I didn't know whiskey was a problem. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but maybe I should be one.
For the 10% tariff, is that a floor? Is the 10% tariff a floor?
Well, we're going to take a look at it. We want to make the Prime Minister happy. We want to make, by the way, your First Lady, I would say First Lady, she is a respected person all over the United States. I don't know what he's doing, but she's very respected. As respected as him. I don't want to say more, I'll get myself in trouble. But she's a great woman and very highly respected.
This is a guy who has a golf club. He has several. He has one here in Southern California. And he's in Scotland. And the Scottish people are losing their mind. And they're protesting. And they're lining up on the streets. And here we have a post-meeting standing outside his Honest Donald Trump Club, Turnberry, in Scotland. And the guy who works at the club the bagpipe player just goes, I think I'll just inch my way a little closer and blow this whole pile of blowhard BS from the U.S. right out of the water. I wish, much like what happened with South Park and much like what we're going to hear from Stephen Colbert and all of the other comedians for the next 6 months plus, I wish the mainstream media would actually have the voice to also start drowning out and asking the proper questions of exculpatory information that should be required from any administration, much less the one that Donald Trump heads up and is causing so much collateral damage. You guys, stay frosty.